Hello and welcome to this episode of the English Idioms series. Today we're looking at the idiom to pull a fast one. So as always, we'll start with a dictionary definition, we'll look at some interesting pronunciation features and finish with a few examples. So by the end of the video, you should be clear about what this idiom means, how to pronounce it fluently, and what kind of context you can use it yourself. So, to pull a fast one. The meaning, taken from Cambridge Online Dictionary, is to successfully deceive someone. So we're tricking somebody, we're maybe cheating them or making them think something different to the truth. So that's the meaning of this. Now, obviously, depending on your opinion and your own kind of moral code, this is going to have a different meaning for you. So for me personally, to pull a fast one has a slightly negative connotation, because personally I don't think that deceiving people is a great thing to be doing. So for me personally, this has got a negative flavour to it, and I imagine plenty of other people would have that same feeling. It's worth thinking about that when you learn idioms, just holding in your mind the feeling. Is this a neutral idiom? Is it a very positive idiom? Or is it very negative? I don't think this one's very negative. It's just, for me, it's slightly negative. So that's worth bearing in mind. So thinking about pronunciation, we've got a few features that we can look at with this idiom. We've got that possible or probable weak form of to, which is to. Idioms are kind of a less formal and very, very natural part of the language. So often we use the weak forms in them. So you're more likely to hear the to pull. Now, pull ends with a consonant sound, that dark L, and the next word is a vowel sound. So what we want to do is connect them, link them together, puller. So repeat after me, to puller. Good. And then the A would be weak here. It would feel a bit unusual to pull a fast one. It's too much, it's overstressed. This is relaxed. So I think go weak is a better choice. So to puller rather than to pull a. To puller. And then finally we've got that word fast. I say fast as my kind of natural go-to because of where I'm from. I was raised in the Midlands in England, and not everybody, but many of the kind of local accents in that part of England would go with the a, fast. However, if you look at the script here in light blue, the one on the left has the longer vowel, so that would be fast. I say the second version, which is fast. I think that's more common to American English as well, but certainly there are big chunks of Britain where you're going to hear the a, the fast, but equally there are big chunks where you'll hear fast. There's no exact division as to which parts you're going to hear the r or the a. Generally speaking, people from the south of England tend to go with the r, the longer one, fast. But it's not concrete. There are some pockets further up country where the local accent will have that longer R. It's not an exact science, but I just wanted to make you aware that there are definitely at least two ways that you're going to hear this word pronounced. Could be fast, could be fast. I say fast. So let's put this idiom back together. Repeat after me with all of these features. To pull a fast one. Again, to pull a fast one. Fantastic. So now let's have a look at this idiom in a couple of examples. So, number one, he really pulled a fast one on me when he sold me that bike. So we've got our idiom, and in the form we looked at it before, it was to pull a fast one. And what we've done to locate this idiom in time is change the word pull. In this example, he pulled a fast one on me, tells me he did that in the past. Now I've underlined the word on here because we often use that preposition after this idiom to introduce who was deceived, who was tricked. Because remember, the meaning of this idiom is to deceive somebody, and so we often say who was deceived. So you pull a fast one on somebody. With number 2, I think she's going to pull a fast one on him. So here we've changed a different part of the sentence to locate this in time. She's going to, she is going to, we're making a prediction about the future. So she's going to do something. So we've got this in the infinitive, the idiom is in the infinitive form, to pull a fast one. I think she's going to pull a fast one on him. Again, we've got that on, introducing who is going to be deceived. So over to you. Have a think. If you want to rewind the video to look at those examples, that's absolutely fine. But have a think about putting this into a sentence. It could be a sentence that you think is realistic that you could use in your own life, or you could just imagine something. Be creative. Leave me your example in the comments below, and then I can give you some feedback about how you've used the idiom. I think it's really important to get some feedback on how you're using the language to help you to notice where you might be making mistakes so that you can improve. So be brave, have a go. If you found that useful, go ahead and hit like. And of course, check out the rest of the playlist to find lots of other idioms that you can work through and use to improve not only your knowledge of the language generally, but I think because we focus on pronunciation as well in these videos, it can really help to improve your knowledge of some of the more subtle nuances of pronunciation, such as those weak forms and connected speech. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a lovely day.